One thing people often get wrong about the American Revolution is thinking indigenous nations were passive observers. But what if I told you that several native confederacies used sophisticated diplomacy to shape the outcome of colonial conflict? The Haudenosaunee Confederacy became divided as British and revolutionary agents manipulated allegiances for their own advantage. Some nations aligned with the British, swayed by promises of land protection, while others saw opportunities in revolutionary rhetoric. Meanwhile, covert negotiations between the Shawnee and French operatives reveal complexities often overlooked in traditional narratives. Across frontier outposts, tribal representatives squared off against revolutionaries not only on battlefields, but also at negotiating tables. Did these indigenous communities really believe that any alliance would deliver justice, or were they facing encroaching threats? What does it mean when sovereign nations engage as influencers, only to be erased from both sides' histories? While some tribes chose neutrality to preserve their people, they still faced forced removal regardless of their decisions. Was neutrality even an option when lands lay between two competing empires vying for control and dominance? Modern US maps fail to acknowledge how this war affected tribal displacement far beyond the year 1783. Treaties signed without native input redrew boundaries without consideration for existing indigenous jurisdictions and rights. Are peace documents truly valid when one side was never acknowledged except as an obstacle to interests? History shows that revolutions turn collaborators into conspirators once a new memory reshapes public understanding of events. Who decides which stories remain while others fade into the silence of forgotten histories and unrecognized truths? Reclaiming overlooked diplomacy could challenge current territorial disputes over land recognition and treaty rights for native peoples. Should concepts of sovereignty also embrace ancestral tactics that are often subtle yet equally powerful as open rebellion? Finally, would recognizing indigenous diplomacy within these imperial struggles transform our view of who actually fought? Did they not fight not just against colonization, but with a vision that extended far beyond their immediate struggles?